What's good, y'all? It's Timmy Too Dope, and joining me today is one of the hardest working artists that you will find. His energy is infectious. His musical growth is apparent. He has a new project dropping this Tuesday, the 15th, on Live Mixtapes called Him. Ladies and gentlemen, him himself, RockOut Ali. Welcome to the show, bro.
What up, though? Thank you. That was a great ass introduction. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
did that shit right there.
appreciate it. Appreciate it. The last couple I did, I was listening back and I was like, damn, I didn't do the intro justice, so I had to get it right for you.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, First things first, let's just start at the very beginning. Let's take us back to who are you and where did Rock Out Ali get his start doing what you do?
It wasn't always RockOut Ali. It was RockOut Ali on Instagram, it was RockOut Ali maybe on Instagram, maybe like 2017. Before I was even rapping, but I was rapping. I just wasn't rapping. I even got like music on SoundCloud that nobody even know about. That's like Al All Star Baldwin type of shit. But Rocket Ali had came from I was Ali Prophet for the longest, but before Ali Prophet it was Prophet G. But Ali Prophet, he was just rapping and rapping and rapping. I was like, man, I'm tired of just giving people pain. And Ali means elevated. Prophet is somebody that tells some type of truth. So I'm like, I can turn this up just a little bit. I ain't got to make people cry every time they listen to me or anything like that. So I was like, Rock Out Ali. And really, it didn't even come from like rock out, like guitar and all that shit. That shit came
Yeah.
from Naruto. It came from Rock Lee. And
Okay.
he
Okay.
was like a regular ass, and I don't even watch Naruto. I just liked him. It was like a regular ass person, a regular ass character, didn't have no superpowers, but he trained real hard and he got to where he wanted to be.
So is that someone that you kind of saw yourself in?
I just thought he was a cool character, and I was like, Ali was already there, and I was like, Rock out Ali, like Rock Lee. I was like, Rock out Ali, like turn up Ali every time, turn up, rock out. Remind yourself to turn up, rock out.
Okay. And
It's
that's
like what you
definitely, I mean,
expect.
if anybody's seen listened to your music or saw your live performances, that definitely shows through in the music.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, where are you from? Are you originally from Saginaw?
I was born in Saginaw. I was raised in Atlanta. I went there from 11 to 18. Came back here when I was 18 because I didn't want to blow up in Atlanta. Like
Mm.
a lot of people do that in Atlanta. I said I want to be the first person that came back and blew Saginaw up. And right now I still got time because ain't nobody just took it over yet. So
Yeah,
right
not
now
yet.
I'm trying to blow Saginaw up. I'm trying to make that bitch a gold mine. When you find an Ali, you're gonna find a another Ali there, and another one, and somebody with a different style. You know what I mean? Like you just
Yeah.
gonna keep on finding a whole bunch of talent. So I just want to blow us up because nobody ain't did it yet except a basketball player and a football player.
That actually brings me to a question that I was kind of 50-50 on if I was going to ask or not, but kind of perfect segue. What is your thoughts? I know I see a lot of conflicting opinions on um, just what the answer is. You know what I mean for the Saginaw music scene? Because I always see the word potential being put to the Saginaw music scene, but like you said, nobody has really broke through. And I see somebody like you who chose to leave and is well traveled as opposed to just staying in Saginaw. But what are your thoughts on kind of what the answer is?
My thoughts is you can reside in Saginaw, but you're not gonna make it doing the same shows from White's Bar to the pub to BMO's to you're not gonna make it doing those shows because I'm not gonna say that no one is important, but everybody is going to go see the same basically the same crowd and nobody really growing their Instagram and stuff like that to add new people or networking and stuff like that. So it's gonna stay in that area until somebody figure out how to market and network and actually come together and be like, hey, this person talented. We should push with him. We should work together. We should.
Mhm.
I think that's right now. That's why Saginaw is at its standstill. It's gonna be at a standstill until we stop sleeping on each other. I don't know if that's gonna be this year. I don't know if it's gonna be in 5, 10. Maybe it might be never. But I don't feel like it's gonna be never because shit. I'm gonna get to where I want to go, and I'm gonna represent Saginaw slash Atlanta.
So you think it's headed in the right direction?
Uh, with certain
Okay.
mindsets can change some shit. Like, but it takes initiative. Like, yeah, we got a lot of great people up in Saginaw and stuff like that, and a lot of people is just depending on one person to do 59 jobs when you can just get on YouTube or go to school and you can learn how to make beats, you can learn how to shoot videos, you can learn how to produce, you can learn how to make your covers, you can learn how to do anything and
Yeah.
everything that you want to do. But until you take it out of one person's hands, because it's not like that person is 10 of them, that's just one great person. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get to where you want to be unless you basically learn some new shit. You gotta keep on every day. I want to learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if I explained that right, but or I went too deep, but all I do is
No, no, I
think.
definitely.
I just think
Yeah.
all day. Shit, I even do shit like these mushrooms got fucking lion's mane and shit up in them.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah. I've
not
been
like
hearing about
it's not
that
like
shit. Yeah.
mushrooms, but it make you focus. Like,
Right. Right. Right.
and that's what my thing is. Just gotta focus.
I hear people like even like people like Denzel still be taking acting classes. You know what I mean? It's just that constant hunger for more. Yeah,
You
I
gotta be
definitely.
hungry.
Yeah. Um, what kind of music was being played in the household when you were growing up?
Church music,
Church music, like strictly,
strictly. Like
majority.
I grew up straight Christian, like a straight Christian, like going to church. Until my daddy died, going to church every Sunday, stuff like that. Like my daddy died when I was 7. He was a choir director. He played every instrument in the choir. He was a deacon. My daddy did everything
Wow.
for the church. So cameraman as well. So I was raised in the church, and about maybe 8, 9 years old is when I heard Gangsta's Paradise beat. I'm like, this ain't Christian music. This got a different ring to it. I started just listening
Woke
to it. I'm
something,
like,
woke something up in you.
yeah, and I'm like, it's fire. And I just kept on listening to that same instrumental like for months because I ain't know about no other instrumentals. I ain't hear about no Lil Wayne, no.
That does low key sound like kind of like a churchy instrumental though. Gangsta's Paradise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but it was the instrumental. Like it wasn't no play no cuss words in my mama house. She didn't cuss. My dad didn't cuss. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so I didn't never hear no rap until I got maybe 8, 7, something like that.
What were when you finally started to pick up the pen and started to kind of form your own style? What kind of artists kind of helped shape your style or kind of influence you?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take it just like this. I'm gonna say, uh, when 2009, who was up? All right, we're gonna do it like this: Gucci, Waka,
Mm,
Starlito, Don Trip. Today's age, like all the time, like what I would listen to now. Future, 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 future.
yeah.
Um,
So heavy Atlanta,
you said heavy Atlanta?
heavy Atlanta. Yeah, yeah. That list that you just said.
Yeah, because they used to say, like my brother main event, him and Killer, they brothers. He had the computer mic. First studio I ever went to was a computer mic, but it wasn't really a studio, just a computer mic, $15 little mics and shit like that. I used to listen straight Gucci, and he was like, "You sound like Gucci." So I didn't want to sound like Gucci no more. And then Walker came out, he had his run and stuff like that. I had the
Yeah.
dreads, started to grow my hair out, da 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 da. About 2010, he died down. Not died down, but 2010, 2011, he died down. 2012, really. But in that time, I was listening to Starlito Walker, and then I started listening to Starlito. Then they was like, "You sound like him." I'm like, "Fuck, can I just be myself?" So I tried to
It's a
turn it up.
gift and a curse. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gift and a curse.
I'm like, damn, like he a good rapper. Like shit, I just want to sound good too and just be me.
Yeah.
So instead of so I just started turning my voice up, not necessarily screaming, because I don't be screaming. I just amplify my voice. I don't even scream at all on my mic. That just be my ad libs. People just be thinking I just be screaming the whole time, but
Yeah.
I just be talking.
Um. So the new project. Actually, before that, what is your speaking of Atlanta artists, Atlanta Mount Rushmore
Atlanta
for
Mount
artists?
Rushmore.
Yeah.
Shit. You got to put Gucci up there. You got to put Future up there. You got to put T.I. there. Even though I didn't really listen to too much
Yeah.
T.I. Um, you kind of got to put Jeezy there. I'm not gonna say I
That's a
don't
good
really,
one. Yeah.
not really gonna say I don't fuck with the newish, the new rappers, because I fuck with everybody. But when you working hard and stuff like that, like you don't really have time to pay attention with everything. Pay attention to everything that somebody else dropping. So I probably haven't heard too much.
Yeah.
But I'm not really a. I like Gunna too. Gunna fire.
On
Kind
the
of crazy.
fire. Yeah.
Nobody don't put no rat. When I say that shit, don't put no rat
No,
up on
no, no, no.
that.
Listen, when him and Lil Baby first came out, I think
Look,
like everybody, I'm like Lil Baby is far and above Gunna. Like, what is Gunna even doing? And then I think in the recent times, it's
but
completely shifted.
he not. If you really want to be serious, baby has a very consistent flow and it sounds the same on every song. But Gunna lyrical, very fucking lyrical. Know how
He is,
to
yeah. And I think,
bread and butter. He know how to express himself when he talk.
yeah, his sound is more varied. Like I I kind of struggle to listen to a full Lil Baby album. I feel like a full Gunna album I can do more easily.
Me
You know what I
too, because
mean?
he actually. I
That
ain't gonna say that baby ain't talking about nothing. Cause I got the Wham and I got Gunna album too. And I probably did like Wham a little bit better, but that was because of the features
yeah,
that he had on that project.
yeah, definitely went a long way. Let's talk about your new project called Him, dropping the 15th. What does being him mean to you? And what can we expect on this new project? I saw in the little description you said it's going to be a more melodic project.
It's gonna be more like melodic. Um, it's gonna be more melodic. Uh, and what do him mean to me? Him means him do everything for himself. Like him made all 15 of these beats. Him
That's
fucking stayed
crazy.
him stayed up for 90 days because what I did, I was making my beats already, but I wasn't making my loop kits. I don't know if you know what a loop kit is, a melody.
Yeah,
Like it's like the top thing that you hear and stuff like that. So the only thing I was doing at first I was only doing that and I was like, that's cheating. And a lot of producers say they still do it, but I like to make everything original. So I made it original. So that took 90-ish days to learn how to do that. Um, Stayed up
damn.
on YouTube, just straight frustrated. From December to February, that's when I start consistently making beats. But I was making beats the first day I tried to make beats stuff. I ain't gonna cap. I say if you really want to do something, you gonna do it.
90
YouTube, learn.
days. That's not a lot of time. You know what I mean? If you really dedicated to learning something.
Yeah. And
Fourth
on
of the
top of
year?
going to school, on top of having kids, on top of barely
Yeah.
having time.
hit
performing.
him do everything.
That's what that's what I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
um uh I made the beats just my whole career. Like I didn't really, and somebody I was talking to Mac the Jack yesterday and stuff like that. And he said, you don't necessarily gotta say what people don't do for you. Just go do it. Just make it sure it gets done. And that's what I took from the conversation. So I'm not gonna necessarily say nobody do anything for me at all. Like Fresh Rich, he designed a couple of covers for me and stuff like that. But I was just wondering, like, how many times like am I gonna keep on going to him before I learn something? Maybe if I learned the same thing that he learned or something like that, we can come
Mhm.
together and make a bigger project. Or like a, a, a brilliant mind and another brilliant mind ain't gonna do nothing but make another brilliant ass idea. So I just want to make myself valuable, worthy, and I feel like I am. But every day I want to keep on growing, so I know more.
Do you ever see ego get in the way of something like that? Because you said a brilliant mind can do nothing but make something brilliant. But I feel like the only thing that can really bring that down is ego.
It definitely is. It definitely could be an ego, but I kind of I say it like this: the best type of leader was a great follower. I was a follower before, and I feel like I can lead. And if I got to motherfucking pull myself back so I can learn, or push myself up so I can pull, I do that. But I can take the lead or I can follow. But I do my own thing. I can be doing this, but I'm going to be doing my own thing too. Like I'm I can collaborate. I can do teamwork, but I can't just depend.
It's tough because yeah, I'm sure you've been let down by people before putting the ball in their hands, expecting them to do something with it, and they
Hey,
fumble.
bro, you have no idea. I wasn't gonna even say nothing about it, but paid for a feature from a big artist. Matter of
Hmm.
fact, I'm a motherfucking put it out there. I don't give a fuck. Um, I paid YJ 500 for a feature, Coochie Man and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And it been maybe 4 months. I ain't heard shit back from him, but I was like, damn, bro, you getting money, bro. Why the fuck you had to steal my money? Like, I'm still trying to get there.
Oh, so
You there. Like, you playing with
you've already sent the 500?
sent the 500,
Oh man.
got text messages, like straight hounded me for the money. I'm like, damn, bro, like maybe you heard my music and you really want to do the feature or something like that. Like he was acting like he was like, because at first he said 2,500. I'm like, I'm a regular nigga, bro. Like
Right.
I can give you 2,500, but it's gonna put me in a bad predicament for like the rest of the month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like I stay up in a great ass neighborhood. My rent, you know what I mean? Like, uh,
Him don't want to do that.
him don't want to do that. So I don't
Yeah.
want to struggle for something that could possibly go up or just stay exactly where the fuck is at. You just got a fucking feature for 2,500 and stuff like that. But straight hounding me, I was actually even like shying away from it. Then he had hit me up in the morning, called my phone like 3 times and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm about to go ahead and send the money. He was like, yeah, I got Mike up in the studio and I got my little cousin up in here too. So yeah, Mike said 2,500 for him and my little cousin. I'm like, no, I just want you on the feature, bro. I reached out to
Gotta
you and
put
shit like that.
the whole family on the song. God damn.
And the whole time you were just trying to scam. I just don't respect that because at first I had a lot of respect for him and shit like that. And just like, why you doing bad business? That's bad for a business. I'm gonna say this to any fucking body that if you do a feature, if it's a cover, if it's a beat, if a motherfucker pay you, they are a party on motion. It don't matter if this person is bigger or little because they help your fucking motion. So you make sure you get that shit done.
Yeah, you
That's your
gotta
responsibility.
honor that shit. And just on some, I mean, man or woman, just on some human shit, like respect, bro. If I pay you, honor that shit.
That's a fact. But everybody don't think like that. And honestly, I'm not even mad about it because they say, like, I'm not gonna look at it as, oh, he just robbed me for $500. I'm looking at that shit as a big ass seed that I just planted up in the ground. And once that bitch grow, and once I blow, and you gonna have to talk to me one day. Like you might be here right now, but I'm gonna be
Yep,
here because I know I'm going to be here. Like there's nothing that can stop me.
absolutely. What they say, the people that you see on the way up, the same people you're gonna see on the way down, type
Hmm.
shit. Yeah.
Crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But I mean, I've heard a lot of stories, just like that. Not specifically about him, but you know how the industry
I
is.
got other stories too, but those ones ain't important for real, for real.
Yeah,
Just know when you do business with Ali, Ali coming through. If you send a feature, Ali getting that feature done. Maybe like 3 to 5 days. But I'm not gonna have your ass waiting because time waits on nobody, and I don't want nobody to feel like they burnt money with me.
yeah.
I like my name. I like
Ali
my name. I value it.
Ali got the Amazon delivery turnaround
You feel
time.
me? Premium, premium.
Where does that work ethic that you were talking about? Where does that work ethic come from? Was that instilled in you when you were young? Is that something that you kind of developed when you got into music?
uh, um, it come from a conversation. My grandma, she told me when I was 18 that I was gonna be famous. And well, she told me that I was gonna be big. I didn't know what I was gonna be big doing, so I tried to start finding what I was gonna be big at. I always knew I wanted to rap. I knew I wanted to rap since like kindergarten. But always I was talking about for Christmas we gonna buy the turntables and all that other shit and da 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 da. We never really fucking did it, but I did it when I got grown. But
Yeah,
anyways, my grandma, we had a conversation and stuff like that before she had got sick. She's still alive, but you know, it ain't right now. It's not the same. I'm praying that she get better, but if she doesn't, shit, I just know I'm gonna take my biggest loss and I'm gonna have my biggest win because that pain gonna bring something out of me. I probably ain't gonna be the same no more. I ain't gonna
mhm,
cap. But she was like, you gonna come to me, you gonna be like, grandma, 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 guess what? And it's actually on my Instagram too. It's like a half face of me. And I'm like, what? I did it. And I was like, and you helped me do it. And then she was like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. The Lord, he gonna help you. He said he gonna do it all by yourself. And then that's when the video cut off and stuff like that. But knowing that my grandma believed in me, it was like everything because I wanted my mom to believe in me. My dad, he did, couldn't believe in me. Um,
mhm.
I wanted Saginaw to believe me. I wanted everybody to believe in me and stuff like that. But my grandma, my favorite person, told me that she believed in me. It was everything. And now that she going downhill ish in a way, it's like I feel like I'm rushing and I feel like I not rushing, but I feel like I'm running out of time. And I'm trying to have that conversation with her before she go. I just need to have that conversation because if I don't, it's gonna fuck me up. I know you can see it in my eyes, and I ain't finna
Yeah,
cry or nothing like that, but
yeah.
that shit.
I feel you. I got chills you telling me that, man. Thank you for sharing that. You mentioned we mentioned your work ethic and you do more than rapping. You produce as well. You're also into the fashion world as well. Tell me
Mhm.
about getting into that.
Um, it's all about branding. You can do something very well, but the thing about it, how you gonna do it very well, and you can look like everybody else, or you can stick out. And the best thing you can do is in every the rose. That's my grandma's name, Rosie.
Fire.
That means I love you. So every time I send that sign to somebody, that means I got love for you. That means I love you. It means love. It means something like that. The
Yo,
symbol of
okay.
the symbol of a man, that's me. I represent a man every single day. 1994 XX II, that's 1994. The Rockout Man. The Rockout Man. That's also me. You know what I'm saying? It's like reminding myself to rock out. The Broken Heart. I didn't start taking music seriously until I caught my first case, and don't really want to talk about that until I caught my first case and I got my heart broke. And I
Yeah.
just wanted that person to hear the music that I was making. Um, like shit, can you be proud of me now? But 5 years later, I I'm glad I don't got that shit. I'm glad I ain't got that person. Great.
Hell yeah.
Get on it. Um, shit. Yeah. Like I kind of forgot the fucking question, bro. I just kept going.
Oh, you good. You good.
Oh,
Getting it, get fashion.
oh, the happy and smiley face. The
Yeah.
happy and smiley face. You have good days. You have bad days. Um, just it's all rock out. Like it all just means something to me. All
So
every symbol that I
sound
have up there means something.
you sound like you're very very intentional.
Hmm. Everything you gotta have a purpose. Like, and it gotta be out there. Like
Tattoos as well, because I know you got a few tattoos
few,
have to have
few.
meaning too.
Every tattoo on me has a meaning. I gotta. For my birthday, I did 8 hours of straight pain because it hurted. No cap. 8 hours straight pain. I went from right here to a big ass
Oh
picture
man.
right here. Matter of fact, I did this, these up here. My best friend right here that died. This right here. I did a lot, bro.
Wait, you said you did them?
No. I can tattoo though, but I
Got
didn't.
you.
I have a
Okay,
tattoo gun, and I have done tattoos on myself and stuff like that. But I'm not a tattoo artist. I don't got the time and patience for that.
got you. So on this new album, obviously we want people to listen to the entire thing. But let's say somebody has 4 minutes. They're about to clock into work. They can only listen to one song on the album before they clock in. What's the one they need to go to immediately?
Uh, Probably the one I did the video for. If you're a male, usually because you try, and you said on the way to work too. Usually I don't do this, but like you trying to get your money up, so that usually is like that money song. I told my bitch if she love me, help me get a meal. She said I love you, told her baby, let them pay the bills. Rock hit rock bottom, I don't wanna feel that shit again. I gotta get rich, mama, I try like my name 50 Cent. But if you're a female, dangerously in love, you got the Beyonce, Destiny's Child sample. I am
Fire.
in love with you.
Yeah.
I did that one. But all in all, I did. I think her name is like Palamala. Palamala. Only love can hurt like that. You know that song?
I think I know the song. I couldn't tell you what her name is.
But I told you my voice. You see how my voice just cracked like that though, bro?
Yeah.
That don't be me. That don't be me screaming in the mic. That just be my voice going out.
Did you? I meant to ask you earlier when you were talking about church. You sang in the choir?
Hell no.
No.
Hell
Did,
no.
did
Mm-mm.
you did you did you refuse to, or were your parents did your parents push you to do that?
It was never. It was never. It was never in the air to do. I
Hmm.
just nah. That's not me. I'm not. I'm mentally. I feel like I always was just older than what I am. Like I never even liked religion, bro. I always seen deeper into what things were. Like I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. Like if you really want to be serious, Ali Prophet. Ali Prophet, right? Ali is a Muslim name. A prophet is
Yeah.
some type of Christian. I mixed it together because if I was raised as a Christian, but I got Muslim beliefs, but I don't want to put a title on anything because what if I'm wrong and I just go to hell? Or what if it ain't no hell? What if you just die and you just die?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I do believe in God, though, so that's why I believe in this in heaven. But maybe that God is intuition or maybe the right decision or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I'm a fucking atheist or anything, but like I believe in God. I
No, that's
believe in when I talk to
low
somebody,
key.
they get me out of them situations that I be in.
Yeah.
I just don't want to put a
My
religion
beliefs
on
are
it.
kind of similar. So I feel you.
I'm a realist.
uh, yeah. Uh, couple more questions before we get out of here. Uh, a year from now, let's say we do another interview. Uh, what can we expect from you? in that time? What seeds do you hope to have had planted? What are you trying to manifest? What goals are you trying to hit in a year's time?
Um, I want for your podcast to be as big as academics. That's my goal for you. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Because
fire.
I got
Thank
a
you.
vision for you too. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I want to be alive and healthy. I want to be still consistently dropping. I want to have my team, the Rock Associates assembled. Um,
Rock Associates. I like that.
yeah, you know, like they got the gallery department and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nobody take my stuff either. I just want to put Rock Associates on a white T-shirt or a black T-shirt, then blow it up big on the black one. The same gallery department, font, everything is Rock Associates. I feel like that should be fired. Um,
Fire. Yeah. Nobody steal that shit. That shit's copywritten.
I, I want to. I'll be graduating. I'll be graduating in June, but as soon as I graduate, I'm going right
Nice.
back.
Congrats.
Um, I just I just want to be better. I want to be better. I want to have more money. I want to help more. I want to be active. I just want to just keep on being Ali, but a better Ali every time I do it.
Yes, sir. I can dig that. Something I want to do that I didn't do in previous interviews. I want to start with you before we get out of here. In a world full of negativity, you get on your news feed, no matter what it is, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you scroll through, it's negative shit. You can't get away from it. So, in a world full of negativity, give me three positive things that either you've experienced recently, you might have seen on the news, just three positive things to put into the universe, to put into the world.
Three positive things. Positive.
Yeah.
Is it positive or real?
What do you mean? I'm just, it can be a story you've heard, something that happened to you personally,
Um, Positive. Uh,
something that made you smile. You know what I mean?
I'm trying. I'm trying, bro. Hold up,
Yeah, take your time.
and keep it just like this too, because I'm really thinking about this too.
Yeah,
Um,
I appreciate you giving it
I'm
thought.
not necessarily gonna say it's gonna be positive. Positive. It's not negative either. I'm not gonna tell you go kill nobody or anything like that. Just I would say mean everything and anything that you say you're gonna do. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. That's the smartest thing I can say. If it doesn't have anything to do with you, don't involve yourself in it because it might be a muddy situation. Don't give up on yourself. Shit, you can be a chorus away. Uh, Stop fucking being so cool and antisocial, start networking, talking to people, and trying to reach a different avenue. Um, do what's do what's best for you. Do what's best for you, but if you can, do what's best for the situation. That's a good one. That's a good
It
one.
is. I like them both. Yeah. Wise words from RockOut Ali. Thank you for joining me today, man. His new project drops this Tuesday, April 15th, called Him on LiveMixtapes first, and then it's going to be on streaming after that, I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, any other words, anything else you want to plug? Any other words you want to give before we get out of here?
Yeah, shout out to me too, though, because he the dopest out this
You
motherfucker.
already know. You already know. Thanks for the time, man.
Thank you, bro. Hold it down.
Yes, sir.